just taking bites out of Andrew here in the hometown, both figuratively and literally. Trop too slow on the turn. Blue, let it land the Hurricane into the roll-up. This is what he's looking for. Smokey against the ropes. And there it is, the body check. I'm telling you guys, I don't think you're going to want to meet Smokey at this game.
Welcome to the BeatDown. Let's go silence from the silence. Ooh, you're facing demons, face you from everywhere. Are you scared? No, nobody knows what you know. Let's go. Ooh, this is how you face your demons, conquer fear. This is how you win your glory, write your story, carve your legend into stone. You've got bad intentions. Divine intervention is what he's gonna need. Oh. Welcome to the BeatDown. Welcome to the BeatDown. Welcome to the BeatDown. Ready for what? Feel the power, hear the crowd roar. More and more. Let 'em roar, let 'em roar. Song line. Your song plays and you don't delay. It's your time, you start down the road. This is your home, you feel it in your bones. Go, go, the crowd explodes. You are a lion among sheep. You are the fear in the dark. You cannot be touched. You will not be stopped. You are deep, deep water. Oh no, on my feet or on my shield. On my feet or on my shield. Never back down, never yield. Fuck no. Welcome to the BeatDown. Ready to the BeatDown. Welcome to the BeatDown. Welcome to the BeatDown. Welcome to the BeatDown.
And we are right into it, boys. Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure that the prediction automatically started. And we are looking good. Gosh darn it, I love when it's perfect like that. We got Big Man, Dark Knight Dez, not necessarily the biggest man that we got, but Big Man Dez, hailing from Tallahassee, right out here today. This man, probably imagined having a better start here at BeatDown, but it has been a rough start for him. Here in a ladder match, he has proven time and time again now, pretty much his only win, that this is his specialty. He's quick, he's used to heights, usually up on the Tallahassee skyrise, looking down upon his city as he protects it. Josh is going to have an uphill battle, absolutely. And Josh does have a little bit more experience, he does have that year on him. I don't know if it's a fear of heights, just an issue with ladders, but ladder matches have not been his best. Tonight is his opportunity to show us all here at home that he can climb a ladder. He can unlock a briefcase. The modern gladiator is here to walk away with a W. In a ladder match of all things. Now Josh is actually getting close to his sophomore status. And that difference in experience might be enough here to really help him out. We're going to have to see. Alright, and we're right into it. Make sure we are good to go. Perfect, the camera's not messed up. We got Dez starting this off strong against Josh with a bulldog to the middle of the mat already. And bringing those fists to the forehead. Now the modern gladiator recently, the urban gladiator, he had been bringing the aggression early on in his matches, and it hadn't really been, working out the best for him. I think we're seeing maybe a 2 count. Wow. Wait. Oh wait, a 2 count. Wait. Wait a minute, a 2 count. Time out. Hold up! Did we have the match swap? Alright, you know what? That's on me. I wasn't listening to the ref. I have to go back and listen, but I think he said ladder match when we walked out, and I'm pretty positive there were ladders. And I hyped this up as a ladder match, but it turns out We are looking at a normal match here tonight in Richmond, Virginia, between Josh and Dark Knight Dez. Honestly, this is one of the best outcomes. I'm gonna have to back this up here. This is one of the best outcomes that Josh could have had. You know, I do think he has earned his opportunity to show us that he can climb a ladder, but he would have been going up against a man who literally specializes in this match type. I don't think that's the time really to prove that you can climb a ladder. Going up against a ladder specialist, and we got a little bit of blood on Josh here. Dez, the first one to draw it. Josh has absolutely been looking a little bit beefy. I heard somebody from the crowd say Josh has been looking beefy. I do want to point out BeatDown, specifically only the BeatDown roster, not the Rise scum over there at Tuesday Night Rise. But the BeatDown roster have been getting a steady supply of state-approved supplements. And honestly, you can definitely tell they've been bulking up. Josh, a large body drop on the Pap. Dez might be out. And that's it. That's it, Josh. I wasn't even ready. That's it. Play the music. Look at this man. Dez reaching a hand out to Josh. Does he accept it? And he does! Hell! I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I partly expected Josh to smack it away. But good for Josh. Good for Josh. I'm hearing not even a fight. That was rough for Dez. You know, it's just a different match type than I think Dez was expecting, and Josh able to take advantage of the confusion in the middle of it all. Way to go. And an honorable man, absolutely. We love to see it. Hold on, perfect. Alright guys, we are going to move on to our next match. Our hometown hero, Andrew, going up against Pam. Cretin blowing out my eardrums. Curse, what's new? You know I don't talk normal voice unless I'm upset. Come on. Yes. It's because they shut down our game category or something like that. You know. Big man Andrew, the hometowner, walking out Richmond, Virginia, going crazy. That was pretty cool. But he has got a monster of an opponent to be going up against. If there's any spot that he is going to be able to come out on top against the absolute savage that is Caveman Cam, he's going to be here in Richmond, Virginia, with his hometown behind him, chanting his name. But Andrew, he needs this W. He needs this win. He needs this momentum. Recently, we have seen his elo slide from upper middle card, down to lower middle card, and I could tell from our backstage conversations he is not happy about it. Although if there is anybody to try and get that momentum back with, if there is anybody to try and bounce back against, Caveman Cam is the opposite of it. You do not want this man in the ring against you. And Andrew has the unfortunate path here in his hometown to not only step into the ring against this guy, but figure out a way to get a 3 count. Honestly, Andrew's best option here might be, I don't know, dragging in a chair and baiting a disqualification. Hoping Cam is silly enough to take that, but I don't think that's going to come through. I think Andrew is going to have to essentially face the typhoon, face the monsoon here tonight and come out on top. Oh, we're back in it. The camera, right back to it. The hometowners watching their guy start off with the aggression. I got to give it to him. You know, Andrew came out here raring to go, but Cam quickly finds the opportunities to turn it around, to get right back in the driver's seat. Andrew able to get back up and, all right, Cam, stop that. Somebody's got to stop this man. We're having a Tyson Holyfield moment. Stop this. Andrew holding his ear. Richmond both shouting and gasping. I'm not seeing any blood though, so I think Andrew is fine. Cam, I just want to let everybody in the audience at home know, Cam has had all of his vaccinations, all of his shots. He cannot spread anything modern. There might be something prehistoric in Cam that he might be able to spread, but we should be good to go. Cam just taking bites out of Andrew here in the hometown, both figuratively and literally. The defense is crumbling. Andrew needs to find a way to kickstart this match and really get this revving. Andrew, a big reversal. This is one of his first opportunities, and Cam with a big reversal right back in his face. Ooh, literally right back in his face, a shoulder check. Andrew full speed into a wall. What is going on? The hometowner here in the crowd, able to get out of this shoulder grip, the Tongan grip, and once again, has another opportunity to bring some offense, to get back in the driver's seat. And Cam just busted open Andrew with what looked like, I can't tell if that was a bitch slap or a forearm club. Cam, the aggression doesn't stop. He has busted open Andrew here in Richmond, Virginia. I get paid every time I say the name. I'm going to say it a couple more times just so you guys know. But Andrew, the blood has powered him up. He's able to get back on the aggressive. And Cam answers back with a slap to that cut. He stops the haymaker and does another slap to the cut. Andrew is up against a monster. And Cam, this guy, wait, Andrew, saying bring it on. These two are just going at it. You got to give it to Andrew. He has a tough opponent, but man, he is not backing down. And came with another big haymaker and a chop to the neck. Andrew's on the ground, and Cam is getting pumped up. He beat Ninja last week, and he might be looking to beat Andrew this week, but Andrew is not going to let it happen. Easily, at least. A DDT into the mat. And Cam crawls over to the cornbuckle. The crowd chanting Andrew's name here in his hometown. Doesn't power him up enough to fight the prehistoric predator. Attacking Cam's ankles, a very good plan here, I'm not gonna lie. If there's anything Andrew's gonna be able to do to put Cam on the back burner, it's going to attack his literal Achilles heel. Cam breaks out and almost not even a one. Andrew's so proud of that one. He's raising it up to the sky. And I think he's trying to kickstart the match. He might be revving it up. No! Cam misses a spear. Again, one of the strongest spears we have in the game, and it lands. One of the strongest in the BDU. Does Cam come out on top? No! The hometowner kicks out. But the spear is not the end. An extinction event could spell doom for Andrew. Do we see it though? I'm seeing Smokey in the crowd, and it's good to see you, brother. We got Cam warming himself up. He might be looking for another spear. No, he's not. He's looking for a body check in the turnbuckle. He getting ill or something? Yeah, I haven't been feeling good like the past week or so. But yeah, we're bouncing back though. Cam, wait a minute, Cam, a big knee to the face, and it's been revved. Andrew might be looking to end this right here. Bloody face and a 2 count. Wow, I'm not gonna lie you guys. I partially thought we weren't even gonna see the 2 count. We're really seeing the rev here. Andrew going for it. Cam holding his body. Does he see this coming? He does, and it lands. Can Andrew get the pin here? The prehistoric predator might be going down. And that's it. Woo! What? Cam. So strong for so long, but Andrew.
Here is your winner.
Able to use that speed. Able to use that acceleration. Able to kickstart this match and get it really revving up. The crowd loving this. Look at this man
engine growl. Spectators scream, no denying Andrew's feral proud.
That
Rings
was
a racetrack,
absolutely
high speed
a
chasing, he's the
beautiful
leader now. Catchphrase loud,
I
never
gotta give it to
down.
Andrew.
Andrew standing
This
proud.
is a guy who, almost every time I see him win, it's in a match where he's broken, he's bloody, and arguably has been on the back foot most of the time. This guy always finds a way to find a W in the weirdest situations. One of our best opportunists here on the roster, Andrew, walking away with a dub. Let's get right into our next match. We got Smokey going up against Trigg. Game up 1 second.
Making his way to the ring.
Now this is a 1v. This is a normal match. There we go. All right. Now, if you believe in this man right here, Smokey, now is the time to put those points down. Smokey, the move-in mountain, the walk-in refrigerator. This guy has been on a roll, especially against the tall, slimmer type, like he's going to be facing off against here tonight. Trigg, one half of the Twin Reapers, walking out now. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, since Trigg has joined the BDU, he has been a bit of a menace in almost every match that he has been a part of. He's not necessarily the strongest, he's not necessarily the fastest, but he's in the shadows, hiding behind all the events going on, always ready to drop that thumb, always ready to drop that slim spike and get that 3 count. I'm hearing Smokey just turning around telling me he's just here for a good match. This is where you're gonna have the opportunity. Smokey up against the man. Actually, are they the same height? Timeout. This might just be one of them things where Trigg is, you know, just like 100 pounds less than Smokey. I'm thinking he's a little taller than Smokey. I'm pretty positive, but they might be pretty close in height. Trigg's gonna have to find some way to put Smokey down. I can think of one swing spike or one opportunity. You know, he might be looking to put on, but I think if Trigg goes flying through the air, if he gets hit with a Blood Eagle, it's gonna be hard for this man to kick out if Smokey's on top. Alright, and we're right into it. Alright, now we do have 1,000 on Smokey here tonight. And Smokey starting it off strong. We Trigg over to the turnbuckle and showing off the strength. I didn't get the opportunity to catch the height difference here, but you guys can definitely see the size difference. Smokey is about 100 pounds more of straight muscle versus Trigg. Yeah, Trigg's got like maybe an inch or two. Trigg is going to have to avoid Smokey. He cannot play a fight Smokey at Smokey's game. He's going to have to use his brain here, use his acceleration. There's a lot he's going to have to do here, but meeting Smokey one-on-one, face-to-face like that is not going to be it. Trigg flying through the air, but not able to land. Oh, that one lands though. I thought we were about to have a run back of the exact same thing. Now Trigg, you guys can see here having a hard time really, it seems like, getting his hands on Smokey. I think this is his best opportunity to really put damage on while Smokey is horizontal. Trigg can really use a lot of the leverage, use his height, and really kind of help keep Smokey on the ground. But when Smokey gets up like this, I don't think this is what he's looking for. Smokey against the ropes. And there it is, the body check. I'm telling you guys, I don't think you're going to want to meet Smokey at this game. Smokey with a huge pile driver onto Trigg. This is a tall man. I'm not sure if his neck is going to be able to be compressed like that. He was 6'7" before this match. He's walking out 6'5" after that driver. Trigg able to put Smokey down on the ground. Now there is a bit of an experience gap here. This might be able to help out Trigg, and we're seeing Trigg start to find little opportunities, little ways to bring himself up. And it's been a while, I'll be honest with you guys, since we've seen Trigg in a solo 1v1 fight. Trigg with a stomp to Smokey's chest. But it doesn't look like any of that time away from the ring has rusted him out. Smokey, smart, taking the opportunity to catch a breather, leg on the rope, and the ref catches it. Smokey getting the rattling bones going. The question is, can the Slim Reaper, or not Smokey, Trigg, can the Slim Reaper deliver this Slim Spike? Trigg going for it. All right, getting a fine. Another fine. I don't even know if Trigg gets paid enough per match to cover this fine. Trigg, come on. What are you doing? He's going for a splash onto Smokey. I don't think that was necessarily a lot of weight onto Smokey, but Smokey throwing him up off of a 1 count. He's going for another splash. That one does not land. How many times can you run the same play, Trigg and Smokey? Wow. Smokey with a battering ram for a boot right to Trigg's face, and he's looking for a blood eagle. The blood is in the air. It doesn't land. It does. Guys, that might be it for Trigg. No, he breaks out. Trigg still has some fight. I'm actually extremely impressed with Trigg right now. That boot to the face honestly would have been enough to put Cretin down. Trigg is good, and Cretin's about as best as the roster get, everybody knows. Trigg, wait a minute, a Slim Wizard! I don't think, there's no way a Slim Spike puts Smokey down after all that. The boot into the Flying Eagle gets met with the Slim Spike! Now it's Smokey's turn to find the inner wheel, find the chip. Trigg finds a 3 count! What? What?
Here is your winner,
Trigg! Slimmy Turner! Absolutely bloody and wiping it off! I forgot to play the music! Play the heckin' music! What did I just see? I can't believe this! Trigg able to land a Slim Wizard into a Slim Spike after somehow surviving that battering ram boot into a Blood Eagle. I don't even know. Let me get these predictions done. I think I gotta cancel it. I think Smokey was the only one who got any points. Smokey had 10,000 put on him. Nobody believed in Trigg, and honestly, I'm kind of right there with him. One half of the Twin Reapers going absolutely insane. All right, we got the Gamba up. And stepping out first, Mr. Main Event, Mr. Royal Rumble from the season 1, the 23 season, the BeatDown Universal Champion, multi-time, the former BeatDown Tag Champion, the former Proving Ground Champion. This man is about as decorated as the veterans in the BDU Cup. And he is going up against tonight one of the biggest rising stars that BeatDown has been crafted, has been one of the best diamonds that the BeatDown has been pressurizing. Tonight, Blue is going to have the opportunity to show Trop what it takes to be a real BeatDown Universal Champion. Now Trop, though, on the other hand, Trop has been on a massive roll as of late. This man does not know die. He does not know lose. Now the last time these two faced off was August 23rd in a triple threat match where Kirk was the third man. But the last time these two had faced off one-on-one was for the Proving Grounds Championship, where Trop was able to come out on top against Blue. Now Blue won their last meeting in that triple threat, but I know here tonight he is looking to show that the last time was a fluke. The last time he had hold on his waist and he dropped into Trop, it was all, there was a fly on his arm, there was a breeze, earthquake threw him off with his balance. Alright, he's trying to prove that here tonight. Big man, Father, it is good to see you, brother. The other half of Blood Meridian in the audience, watching his tag team partner here on BeatDown go up against Mr. Main Event. Alright, and we are right into it. Trop actually starting this off pretty strong, the aggression into a hip toss. Blue with a big reversal, but I'm surprised Trop, and Trop won the lockup afterwards. The Red Hat Hitman is not playing around. Bouncing Blue off the ropes right now, elbow to his back. Blue, a big back buster. Trop actually bringing a lot of damage early on here against the champion. Ooh, and a leg breaker. Now we have seen this be weaponized most effectively recently by Lena over on Rise. Trop, I don't know if you saw Lena pull out a couple of W's with her or not, has been utilizing that ever since, to Blue's detriment here tonight. God forbid Trop tires himself out here. Trop. Ooh, and putting Blue's face into the mat, but Blue gonna go ahead and kick out of that. Trop not happy with the 1 count. I'm sure was probably praying for a 2 count into a DDT. Where's the champion at? Another 1 count, that's where he's at, not even a 2. Trop's gonna have to deal a little bit more damage than that. And he's on that train right now. He's on the destination to the W, but Blue still got a couple of stops to turn this around. Blue not letting this suplex. He's gonna go a big reversal. A suplex of his own. Puts Trop on his back, but Trop gonna go ahead and roll out underneath the right hook. Blue taking advantage, able to catch him out of that roll. Over the rope and a right hook. Another big right hook, but Trop able to catch the third one. He's through the ropes now, but Blue able to take advantage of him. Trop not quick enough. And Blue putting him down. Blue picking him back up into a sidewalk slam. Wait a minute. Blue might be going for an early ending here. Trop, like somebody in the crowd said, might be tired out. If Blue can really take advantage of this, and it looks like he's trying to get Trop turned around. But Trop in the corner. He might have just saved himself a skidoo, I'm not going to lie. Blue really working on Trop, while Trop trying to probably take the opportunity to get the breather. Trop taking the op to get a breather. We get a pin here. We get a 2 count. A big 2 count. Blue might have his plan here. Trop might be tired out. And I think, honestly, if Blue landed that skidoo earlier when Trop backed up into the turnbuckle, it might have been over right there. Trop, with a big reversal, able to get him, buy himself a little bit of time up against the champion, and a drop kick. Those red bottom shoes right into Blue's face. The champion, I'm not sure if he was expecting Trop to have the energy to reverse around, but he's getting back up. Trop, too slow on the turn. Blue, let it land the Hurricane into the roll-up. And a 2 count, Blue's able to kick out. Trop, it looked like Blue was about to put him down. He was slow to get up to the turnbuckle, but Trop able to get from the top And Blue rolls out, smart, able to catch his breath out there. Trop rolls out, but Blue quick to take advantage of it. Ooh, okay, that was rough. The camera angle was pretty good on that one. Blue is going to town on Trop right now, right here in front of the commentator's desk. Blue picking up Trop. We got a 3 count. It looked like he was trying to throw him into the ring for the sake of us all who do not want to see a DQ. It is good to see you, Juki. Out here saying Blue needs to be shut down. Wait a minute, Blue into a press. This is something we have seen his partner do over and over again. We got a 5 count. Are you going to reset it, Blue, or are you just going to wait? Blue to the top rope. No, he's going to reset it. A flying elbow to the outside. The champion not going to let the crowd down. No double DQ here. Wow. From the inside to the outside. Blue busted open. And he doesn't get a 3. Trop is still here. The other half of Blood Meridian powered up by this blood. Ooh. That wound. Blue looked like he was trying to split it even further. The blood is going to be gushing down Trop's face. He's got to watch out. Blue picking him back up and going for a double axe hammer onto Trop's back. Oh no, Trop, do you not see this? No, he doesn't. He thought he could get his own clothesline in a spine buster. Trop, we might be seeing, no, we've not seen a skidoo, we've not seen a shuffle. We've only seen sidewalk slams, and I'm going to be honest with you boys, that might be all we need. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Trop put away. Blue coming out on top here tonight. Trop in one of his first losses, hand delivered in a while. The BDU champion out on top. This man has a hard time being stopped. Not even Trop could do it.
Fight night, roll out and true.
Wow.
Part of a lion's crew. Feel the power.
I can't believe what I just saw. We didn't even see a skidoo. We didn't see a shuffle. I said the Chopperton versus the skidoo shuffle. It was the Chopperton versus the sidewalk slam. GG. You get nothing. Fuck. Yeah, we fucked with it. Guys, we got one more, but give me 1 second. Like I said, I'm a little sick. I gotta blow my nose.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, weighing in at 400 pounds.
PapaCretin, beast of the south. The animals here better watch him out. From the Florida swamps to the wrestling ring, he crushes everything with the power he brings.
Dang, I was muted. What's going on, guys? We got the moving mountain walking down the ramp. Richmond, Virginia can feel every single step here tonight as this man gets ready for a beatdown. Now, PapaCretin has essentially been the enforcer for our commissioner, and I've been told once again tonight that's exactly why he's here. PapaCretin just scared me there. I'm sorry. Every time he turns around, whenever he's got quick moves, I'm a little skittish about it. This man is here to punish the Antenna Allies, and partnering with him, Carnage, the former BeatDown Universal Champion. This is not Blue 316. It gets me every time. Somebody said the look back is crazy. It gets me every time. This is not Blue 316, but these are still some of the strongest solo wrestlers that we have on the roster. From my understanding, these two are meant to embarrass the Allies here tonight in Richmond, Virginia. And stepping out now, Radio. Radio's music is playing. We do have Radio walking out. One half of the Allies. It's weird that Radio is walking out by himself here tonight. I was expecting the Allies music to hit there. But Radio stepping out solo here tonight, not escorted by Seattle. One half of the tag team champions. Look at I don't know what he just said to that woman in the crowd, but she swooned. Boys, I believe I just watched a swoonage. Radio showing off to the crowd here in Richmond, Virginia. I'm getting word. I'm being told Radio in Seattle, they're walking out separately to show off Radio's newest theme song. And with that being said, Seattle representing the other half of the Antenna Allies, stepping out here now. I will say, Radio's new theme song definitely pretty good. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Seattle being attacked by Cretin! Timeout! Timeout! What's going on here? Seattle being attacked right now! Cut the music! Cut the music! The commissioner attacking Seattle. Carnage in the ring, just watching this. Hold on, yeah, we're gonna have a quick medical pause, guys. 1 second, do we got like a little medical jingle? We don't have a medical jingle. Well, alright. Bam! Seattle! The medics are checking on him now. He's getting picked up. And I don't think Seattle can continue this fight. Guys, I don't think Seattle, he's walking to the back now. But the commissioner is pointing at the ref. I think he's saying we're going to start this either way. We got a 1v2. Let's get right into it. A 1v2 between Radio and PapaCretin and Carnage. And guys, this is an Extreme Rules match. Not only is this a 1v2 here in Richmond, Virginia, but this beatdown orchestrated by our commissioner has weapons allowed. No ring outs. This might be bad for Radio, or he might be taking advantage of that right now. A guitar in his hand, but PapaCretin able to shake the earth with a drop kick. Oh God. Oh God, onto the turnbuckle. PapaCretin might have broke Radio's neck. Radio's going flying, he is good to go. Able to actually pick up that leg too. Gets a 1 count. He's doing pretty well, I'm not gonna lie there, moving that guitar around. And Radio busting the guitar on PapaCretin's leg. That's exactly what he needs to do, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. He needs a weapon of some sort. It almost looked like he was about to hit a code red on the PapaCretin, but no. Knees to his back into the turnbuckle. PapaCretin rolls out and is able to take advantage. The aggression is moving right here. Up against the apron. He is catching his breath. Meanwhile, Radio gets up and throws him out. Carnage. This is an Extreme Rules match, but this is still a regular tag team rules. And, ooh, a big slap from PapaCretin. That was just disrespectful. Carnage has to be tagged in. Ooh, Carnage gets hit with a rope-assisted stunner. Meanwhile, PapaCretin bringing the tables. He doesn't see Radio. He was so busy putting the table into the ring. Radio was able to hit from the top rope. A crossbody puts him down. Radio is honestly doing an incredible job right now in this 1v2. I gotta give it to him. Really putting up a fight. This is pretty dastardly, even for our commissioner. To book this 2v2 Extreme Rules match and then attack Seattle from behind. You guys know me. You guys... Radio! Absolutely clipping PapaCretin. Did he just emote mid-air? Boys! Boys! Radio! No matter the challenge, this man will rise, even if he loses. Radio has been showing off. PapaCretin is bloody. How is he surviving? The commissioner's so upset with the allies. He takes Seattle out and then still demands this match go on. I can't believe this in Radio. Showing up, showing the champion's will, showing why he is one half of the tag team champions. Oh my God. Yeah, hitting the emote going off the top is insane. Meanwhile, Carnage just watching PapaCretin kind of get worked on the outside. The moving mountain in a position we do not see him in. Radio calling to the crowd and Richmond chanting him on. Radio saying he's gonna make it to a year with the belt. You can believe it. Carnage screaming for a tag. Meanwhile, Radio. Carnage gets the tag and is so frustrated with Radio, he gives him a little sign language. PapaCretin takes a solid 30 seconds to catch his breath and get out of the ring. Wow. What a... Radio gets back in the ring. Does he not know that Carnage got tagged in? Carnage with a big sidewalk slam. Everybody knows his tag team partner, one of the strongest sidewalk slams in the game, so this man definitely knows how to put a decent one down, I'd assume. Carnage starting to get a little bit of an upper hand here, a little bit of advantage against Radio, but Radio says not yet. A Radio Rana almost onto the metal bits of that table. That would have been terrible. PapaCretin gonna do nothing here. Boys, this is not an elimination match. That was a late 2 count. If Carnage got pinned... Wait, Radio picks up a weapon and says he doesn't need it. If Carnage got pinned, it was over. Radio comes out on top there. Radio into a hip toss onto Carnage. His left shoulder clipping that table. Radio's on top. Going for a splash. And Radio, his other half, one of the strongest splashes we have in the game. So you know he knows how to deliver it. Once again, picking up the weapon and telling the audience he doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. Off the middle rope, into a drop kick. Carnage is getting worked right now. PapaCretin screaming for a tag while Radio... Whoa, no, he didn't! No, he didn't! Radio is clowning on these guys right now. PapaCretin puts him on the ground, able to get him into a torture rack. But how long does Radio get up there? I cannot believe this performance we are seeing from one half of the Antenna Allies. We have 2 people in the ring right now who just do not lose. They do not know die. And Radio is out here taunting on them, hitting them with equalizers as they come in. Carnage getting tagged in might have been one of the best things that this combination of enforcers here could have done. Carnage with the fresh legs trying to drag Radio over to the table, maybe over to the trash can. Carnage not going to wait for Radio to get back up himself. He's going to give a little bit of sign language and an elbow drop. Radio, he's been on the ground for a little bit now. Still alive though. I was a little bit worried. Maybe he was just catching his breath. Maybe he wasn't. Carnage tagging in PapaCretin while Radio finally starting to show some life. PapaCretin, that blood getting in his eyes. And it looks like he's finally paid back that blood to Radio. Minutes later, PapaCretin picking him up and a big backbreaker. Radio. I think this multi-man match is finally starting to catch up with our tag team champion here tonight. Carnage getting tagged in. I think Carnage was just going for a stunner. And a radio Rana instead. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Papa's got to break this up. Absolutely. And Papa does. Going back to the outside again. Carnage looking for a stunner. I think Carnage was gonna be looking for that 1, 2, 3. But if he's not careful, he might be getting hit with another radio Rana right here. And it lands! Radio absolutely stunting on this couple. No, he didn't. Here in Richmond, Virginia, we have just seen Radio 1v2, the unstoppable Carnage and the moving mountain PapaCretin. Teammate or not, you cannot stop this man. Wow. Wow. Radio, how was he able to do that? What did I just see? Oh, and guys, I just want to let you know, the commissioner back in Gorilla is going absolutely apeshit in Gorilla. He is not happy about this result. Cretin doing everything he can to put the brakes, to put the pressure on the internet allies. And still somehow they are able to soar here tonight in Richmond, Virginia. Guys, I'm still at a loss for words. I just can't believe what I've watched. Radio just told me from the ring Cretin took out the wrong guy. I'm starting to believe that. Let me get it swapped over. I'm enjoying ending on this beautiful ruination note. Guys, thank you for coming through. It has been absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Smokey. I appreciate the YouTube link. If you're not already following BeatDown Entertainment, please help your man out. We have been climbing day by day, 1 subscriber at a time. We're up to 20. Let's go. I fuck with that. That's pretty awesome. Thank you for coming through. Y'all have been amazing here tonight. What a night. Blue against Trop. The radio debacle, the 1v2. We essentially had 2 main events. It went absolutely nuts. Josh able to get the turnaround on Dark Knight Dez at the first match. You know, arguably because it wasn't actually a ladder match, but it doesn't matter. A dub is a dub. And we're going to be going and showing some support to big man Dez. Thank you for coming through. We're going to get that raid going. Watson. God, I love that shit. Later, boys. Y'all be so safe. Y'all have a beautiful night. And I'm hearing sex. It sells. Later, boys.
Rise up, don't lie down. Now's your chance to shine. Don't hold back. Now's your time. Don't let up. Don't back down. If you fall, you fail, forgotten. Another story ending rotten.